What is this? What is this? Hello, hello. Back again. Oh, I tried to do this earlier, and I had myself a high-quality geriatric moment. I didn't turn my mic on, so I'm just babbling. And I go back to see if it sounds okay, and it's like nothing. And at first I'm thinking to myself, did I have like did I forget to switch over to the Bluetooth speaker? And I realized no, I can hear the robots now. I'm like, oh, forgot to turn the headset on. Genius, stroke of genius. Well, anyways, in today's news, I'm happy anyways. Probably somebody like Kyle's interested too, but leaderboard milestones are back to getting the cryo. So if this goes like they used to do once upon a past, then there should be within the next 28 days should be a second one of those, at least one more. And then the goal is you'll get 2 guaranteed ones, and you'll have to draw 1 random one from the various black cards you got, right? So for the 3 points I got so far, I cleared this one out, which gave me 1 black card, which I haven't opened yet. I'm gonna probably sit on them just because I'll wait until I feel like I've got probably the second cryo like in the bag, and then I'll consider it, right? But until then, I'll just sit on it. There's no point. Can't do anything with what I get out of there at this point right now anyways, so I will sit on it. Oh, yeah, that's right. I also you can buy out on the web store. You can buy cards for just the fancy robots, the Prime, the Steel, the Prime Sword, the Steel Teth, and the Steel Strix. All of those, or you can get the steel weapons, the Prime weapons, the steel, whatever the heck those things are. I don't even know how to. What are these things? Head jet, dash ret, Pishant. I don't know. And so I picked up 2 packs of the weapon ones, right? 5 cards in each one, so 10 cards total. What I was hoping to get is I wanted some of the steel piercers so that I had some long-range weapons, because I don't really have any long-range weapons, and I kind of wanted to have at least 1 bot that had them on it. And how many did I get for my 10 cards? I got myself a big fat old goose egg. That's what I got. I got a goose egg. 1 goosey goose egg. That's all I got. I did get these 2 steel head jets here, and I did get these 2 Prime arms here, and I was putting together a Tony special, maybe to drop a Tony sometime, but I got these 2 Primes. I got another Prime. I got oh yeah, I got another steel dash rat. So I went from the golden ones to steel ones, since there is a noticeable damage increase, even though I don't use it. What the hell? And but What I didn't get is a single weapon I actually wanted. So, not happy about that. But that's counterbalanced with the opportunity to do the milestones. Spendy, but it's guaranteed, and I like that. What's in here? Oh, okay. Yeah, great. So I have one of those things, right? Not only do I have one, but it's maxed. I don't know how many times I've used it. 0. I've literally used it none. I thought I was going to use it. You know, I actually intended to, but I can't get around the Frederick, man. The Frederick just kicks ass for right now. When they nerf it again, we'll see how that changes things. Because it changed things when they brought it in. If they nerf it again, they bring it from, say, 190 down to, say, 170, 150% or whatever. And we'll see. We'll see if they come out with anything that can take its place, or whether defense comes into play. But at this point right now, you know, the last thing I feel like I need is more defense. I feel like the problem that I have right now is being able to do enough damage to get around things like Tests and Fenrir's that are all jacked up with the unstable conduit, you know what I mean? It's just kind of how I see it. Let's see here, let's get a beacon so we can try to finish off our Frederick charge. Very nice, very nice. Now let's go try to, oh, that's not good. He's one of these people that's got the Tulums. I think that's what I saw him spitting out, isn't it? Don't like those at all. Those things are super, super dangerous. In fact, I got my ass handed to me. Look at this. What is with all the nuos lately? I mean, alright, I kind of get it because I can't hit him with this freaking weapon because this thing can't do anything that flies, basically. Alright. But it seems like it's interesting because, you know, the Leos really disappeared, and instead the Nuos kind of took over. You know, I can kind of get it in a way because 3 mediums on my scale is a 4.5 rating for hard points, as it were. See, this is a waste of time, so we'll let him have it. He can't stop me from anything else. Maybe he'll chase me around. Who knows? He figured out the error of his ways. And now wants to come and try to tie me up. Bad you. That's the wrong answer, bud. I am Beacon Runner. Beacon. It's kind of like bacon. And, you know, as we all know, a bowl of bacon a day keeps the doctor away. Right? Am I right or am I right? Or am I right? Or am I right? Uh-oh. know. Look at that. Bad people doing stuff like that. Oh, back and forth, back and forth. I think you're all gonna get me now, finally. Uh-oh, still. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Oh! You're a fake berserker. You're not the real deal. Real deal would have kicked my ass. You know, I do think that Billy was right that today, anyways, it seems like the matches are closer. Now, whether or not that means that it's going to continue, or whether or not that just means, wow, did it really go that fast? Only 3 kills, 4 beacons? Well, and still 3 kills takes number 1? How fast was that? Oh my god. 49. Okay, so it was just that fast. Oh, well, there's your thing. 0, 0, 0, 0. Nobody got any beacons. So your bottom 4 people, 3 kills, 0 beacons. Yeah, and see over here? 4, 4, 4, 3, 3. Yeah. Yeah. Get your beacons, people. Always get your beacons. It's not about getting points or gold for the beacons. It's about control of the battlefield. What to do, what to do, what to do. Let's go into another one. You know, one thing to just to note that I do run with with a full boat of these things, right? So I always do have 10% more or 5% more damage and 10% cooldown, and speed increase, shields, and durability, 10% more of each of those. Not huge numbers, but they add up. And what I do is, if you scroll all the way to the end here, that's right, I spend money. But in particular, they have deals back here, and you've got to pay attention to them because, okay, so they have them right now, which is $2 for 100. $2 for 100. Now, I almost never buy defense ones. It seems like I always get a ton of those through other means. I end up buying mostly these. So I'll buy 100 for $2. To me, that's really pretty cheap for what you get out of it. And but sometimes you'll come back here. I don't ever buy the resource ones. Of course, that's because I spend. And look at the price difference: $6 for 70. You'll come back here. Sometimes you'll see $3 for 150 of each of these. Other times you'll come back here and you'll see $12, and you'll get all 3. You get, like, 20 of each, and that's a really bad deal. So I just do the 100s, and a lot of times everything that I get through these types of things, whatever, that seems to keep me pretty well stocked up on the defensive ones. It's the offensive ones that seem to go away. And as far as I'm concerned, the offense, especially right now, with the unstable conduit and people's ability to just become damn near invincible, Fenrir, Ocho, Teth, any of the hardcore tanks. Damage. You actually need more damage now. So they went and they nerfed the damage. Then they put something out there that made people damn near invincible. I don't think it was a good deal. I think they could have found something a little bit more in the middle ground. You know, it didn't have to be quite so extreme. I will say this, I was looking at the new bot coming out, and originally I wasn't that interested in it, right? And the reason being is originally it didn't look like it was all that fast. And then I saw another video of it, and that thing was hauling ass. So I don't know if that was because the guy essentially had a Frederick going, or if it's that fast. But I like movement stuff, and so if it is gonna be, oh, I got another. Oh man, those guys are just really turning it into annoying. These little flyers. Alright, what do we got going on here? MO. You know, MO, they need to, you know, Tank is their streamer guy who's representing them out there on a regular basis, and there's a lot of times when he's out there and he's getting stream sniped, he's getting time dropped by clan squads. MO really needs to set aside some time, especially Saturdays and Sundays, to make sure they're able to stand up for him, you know, get in there, squad with him. You know, if Howl wants to drop down on him, MO needs to be there to say, hey, you want to do that, it's going to be squad on squad. And what do we got here? What do we got here? Whose side is that here? That worked out well. You really gotta search for a target. Get me out of here. Oh well, I won't. Oh, he's got a hold of me. Joy. Huh? Well, you know, I got a couple out of the deal. That's not so bad. The question is, what to drop now? They got him linked. Let's go with the old Venerable for right now. The thing we gotta get is we gotta get the linked guy out of there. we're completely swarmed back there. Not gonna be a win no matter what at that point. It's chasing me around with something, huh? You know, it's not over yet, but alright guys, team's holding up as good as we can. Another tight match. I don't know why they're focused on that over there when we got this guy right up here. Yeah, there was the loss. Come on. I hate this, how long it takes for the screen to load. Yep. Not good choices in the end when we saw me turn around and there were 3 guys all looking down at the bridge and we had 1 guy sitting up there taking a peek into the side. You know what I mean? It's one of the tough things, you know, and I get caught doing it too. And that's why you'll see me spin around a lot, because very oftentimes you'll see when you lose a battle, sometimes you lose it because anywhere from 3, 4 your guys on your team, for whatever reason, get focused on a particular battle over one particular thing, and then you look up and all of a sudden, you know, all the rest of the battlefield's been taken over, right? And it's not TDM. Well, damage is still king. You know, part of getting the high damage is making good choices, and part of making good choices does involve controlling the board, as it were. At any rate, not too bad overall. I like it. Tough fights. Where am I at? Oh, 72-20. So I am up another 100 points today. Or not quite. I guess if I drop into a couple more matches, place high enough in it, I'll be up another 100 points. I can't complain too much. Still coming down. You know what I got lucky. I got out there and yesterday, and he's not on right now. Where is he? See if we can find him. Here we go, David. David is on. David is noticeably higher than I am. And we went out there, and you see his hanger, so it's all MK3, but not exactly meta. Look, not exactly top, but the two of us went out there, and we won every single match we were in as a tag team. When we do 7-8 matches back to back, took every single one of them. It's great. I love a good two-man. I love a good two-man. I think a two-man is oftentimes better than a full squad. You know, you can figure it out, but as you go 3 and 4, you really start to match more against squads. 1 and 2, for whatever reason, you're still pretty safe to just end up against a bunch of randos. So, or even just another two-man or maybe a three-man, but you don't usually see as a two-man yourself going against another squad unless they do things like you'll go out and you'll find your two-man and another two-man were put together and you guys are put against a squad essentially, right? But no, I love a good two-man. I would like to find. When I was on Android, I had a guy that I played with all the time. I don't know whatever happened to him. COVID caused a lot of stuff to change, but for a few years, 4 years maybe, I used to two-man with that guy dang near every day, and we used to just tear it up. I love a good two-man, but I haven't found anybody that's on at the hours I'm on that matches up with my style, and you know, it's either complementary or comparable. And so I just don't do that too many two-mans right now. But you know, maybe sometime I'll find somebody on the regular again. As you can see, David's not on right now, so it's hit or miss. But no, I actually like this type matchmaker. I like, regardless of what I might be saying, grumping. Who doesn't grump as you go through the process, right? It's just grumping. But I do like these type battles. I do like them. So good luck, everyone.